Well, hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new Steven Universe review. In this episode, we'll be talking about Barnmates. Now, let me function this with the disclaimer that this episode and the next two episodes were leaked. They went up in France. They've been out for about a week now. I've seen this one in the next two episodes, but I will not be talking about them until the episodes air here in the States. And if you are going to watch the leaks, I do highly recommend you also watch the original airing to support the original creation to support the creation here in the US. Yeah, that makes sense. So let's get into the episode. Now, so the episode starts off, so it's basically Peridot and Lapis have to live together, but Lapis doesn't like Peridot, so Steven's trying to get them closer together and make them barnmates. They try all sorts of different tactics, giving gifts. They make a card, which the art. It's like, oh, we don't have noses, and I suck at drawing hands. I can relate to that. I suck at art. I suck at drawing, trust me. So I like that. That's pretty sweet. Lapis is just, she doesn't want any of it. She doesn't care for Peridot. She thinks Peridot's a bad person because Peridot dragged her back to Earth. I can understand, but there are a lot of similarities, as we can see. Lapis and Peridot, they're both stuck on Earth now. They have nowheres to go. And it's my problem with this episode is that this is a story we've seen 100 times before. Especially, like, in romantic comedies, is where I think of, like, oh, the couple that starts off, they start the comedy hating each other, but as time goes on, they get to know each other and get closer to each other and fall in love. That's what this reminds me of. And I'm really not the biggest fan of those plots. I think, I don't know, there's something about them that bugs me. And, yeah, this episode is kind of cliche when it comes to that. And that doesn't mean I don't like the episode. I do still like the episode. It's just nothing that special to me. It's the same. It's just two people who have so many, just don't get along, and yet they have so many similarities that they could easily be friends. I don't know. I really want to like this episode, but I just can't. I know. I want to like this episode more than I do. I like it, but I don't like it as much as I want to. There are some good jokes. I did laugh a few times. The ending. So it ends on like a cliffhanger where this red eye thing, I don't remember what they call a scouting ship, comes down. Lapis swats it out of the sky. The crystal gems show up, and a ruby emerges. That's our cliffhanger ending. Every episode in Into Deep, with the exception of Gym Drill, has ended on a cliffhanger ending. Super Watermelon Island, Same Old World, this one, they all have cliffhanger endings. That was a pattern I noticed. But the other thing is, I'm kind of active in the fan base, and I know people there's two camps. There's Lapidot and Amadot. I think it's Amadot, right? People, Lapis and Peridot, or Amethyst and Peridot. I am in the Amethyst Peridot camp. And I know this gives a lot of weight for, people who want to ship Lapis and Peridot, but the thing I noticed was, look at a lot of Peridot's mannerisms, how she speaks. She's been influenced a lot by Lapis, or by Amethyst, I mean. At the end, when Lapis hits the thing down, Peridot's like, holy smokes, and then Amethyst runs up, and the first thing she says is, holy smokes. You can see, if not, she's at least reflected, you can see Peridot, learning a lot from Amethyst, being inspired by her, and I like that. But yeah, so overall, it's okay, it's very cliche, but there was still some enjoyment in it. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, peace.